Seventh graders. So this weekend, your homework will be to conduct some background research on the topic and unit that we will be beginning on Monday. All right. So, like I said in class today, it's very important to come into a situation of new knowledge, or when you're being presented with some new information, to already come into that situation with some prior information on that topic. All right. That is essentially the skill that you are practicing this weekend. Okay. Now, this skill and this reflex to automatically try to get some background information on, a potential new topic that you'll be presented with can be applied across the board and is totally transferable. For example, 7 years ago when I applied for the job at Murray, before the interview I had on Monday, I did my research on the school. So I went into the interview knowing that, it was that particular year was a 100th year anniversary. It was founded by three sisters. It's a French school. I knew the meaning of the frog, etc. So I went into all that. I went into my interview on Monday with all of that prior knowledge. So that is essentially what you're preparing for. You're going to come in Monday with prior knowledge of the subject that you'll be introduced to on Monday. Okay? Now, if you're ready to begin with, and you do not need demonstration on how to complete this homework assignment, then go ahead and select option number 1 or option number 2. If you select option number 1, you're simply going to click on the link, conduct as much research as you can based off of the information that's provided on the web page, and you're going to write down on a scrap piece of paper at least 2 of the places that you were able to find using longitude and latitude coordinates. The game on this website is called Where in the World. Okay? Now, I will provide you with the scrap piece of paper. If you choose option number 2, just click on the link. The website will appear. And after you finish conducting all of your research, you're going to complete the 3-2-1 handout that will be given to you, or that was given to you in class today, by writing 3 things that you learned that you did not know, 2 facts, and 1 question. This handout will also be provided to you. Okay? Now, if you need demonstration, follow along as I go and demonstrate. Now for your quick demonstration, all right? So let's say you chose option number 1, which is doing your background research and gathering your background data for longitude and latitude. This, if you click on the link, this is the website that will show up, right? Now, this is the game that you will play. You will drag this bullseye and try to select the place that is identical, that represents these coordinates. Once you hit the check, the answer of the country or place will show up right here. So that is a game. And the goal is, or the assignment is, to at least find 2 places based off of these coordinates. Now, we might not know what latitude and longitude is, so let's go ahead and explore a bit. Immediately what jumps out to me would be these diagrams right here and these interactive programs in the related media section. So let's go ahead and click latitude first. Alright, what can we tell from this picture? Well, immediately ask yourself a question. Does this line right here go from north or south, from east to west? And if it goes from east to west, what line does this represent? Latitude or longitude? Now from there, I would start exploring and figuring out what these degrees represent, how are they calculating them, etc. Alright? Now, you can do the same thing for longitude. It's the longitude line going from west to east, east to west, or from north to south, south to north. Okay? Start exploring as well. Now, based off of this related media and these diagrams and these activities, you should have some idea, or at least be able to try to figure out where these places are, what these coordinates represent, okay? Now, if you chose this one, again, you're just trying to figure out 3 things that you didn't know, maybe 2 facts, right? And 1 question. So I'll start by reading. And as things come up for me that I did not know, I'll write them down. Any facts that I can find as they relate to cardinal directions or relative directions, I'll write those down. And if any questions come up for me, then I'll write down at least 1 question based off of this article, or you might have all that you need in this one article. Okay, so those are just brief demonstrations on how I would conduct the background research and how I would go about completing the task.